Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha from wisdomseekers.net. Emphasis on the .net, please. And this is a weekly for fire, which includes air, Leo, and Sagittarius for October 20th to the 26th, 2019. And let's just get into it. We're a little early today, but that's because my middle daughter has decided we're going to go out and have breakfast together. So the first card I get is trust. And trust is, again, I'm going to say the same thing I always say. Trust yourself and see what happens. It's the biggest thing in the world for you is all about you. So the more you trust you, the more you love you, the more you have confidence in you, the more likelihood that life is going to be good for you. So let's see what trust brings us this week. So the first card is the Princess of Pentacles. And it's basically about putting yourself into a situation where you're surrounded by beauty. And when you're surrounded by beauty and all that which is positive, you will, it's about abundance, isn't it? Money abundance. So surround yourself with beauty and expect money to come into the equation. And the Princess is a very positive card. Which, having said that, the next card is the Moon. And the Moon is all about the subconscious. So if you're having problems with money or you're really good with money, the reasoning is probably hidden in your subconscious. And the Moon is it's a very positive card because it brings up that which is hidden, which is in the subconscious. And in the past, people looked at it as a negative, but truth is, if it's hidden from us, it's in the subconscious. We want it conscious. So yes, it's a very positive card. It's all about growth too. It's all about inner knowledge. So for me, the Moon card is very, very potent. And what's behind us is the Emperor. And the Emperor is all about being in charge of your own self, being the one in control, the one and that's two major arcana, by the way. So it looks like, it's a very powerful month for week for fire, and it's only a week, so we can live through a week. But the Emperor, when he's with his Empress, is kind and wise and giving and caring. When he's alone without his Empress, he's rigid and holds things tight to himself and doesn't share. So whatever he is to you, that is what is behind you. And what's coming up is what is just coming up just behind you. It's the Justice card. But the Justice card is all about getting rid of that which is no longer necessary. So if there was a case of you being over controlling, over protective, and then you realize what was happening, the Justice would have dealt with it, would have cut away that which is no longer necessary. So that's three major arcana, right? So that's just what we've gone through, which usually when we cut away something, it's a lesson. So we've probably just been through a lesson of letting go, of releasing, of being, of leaving it to our greater consciousness to resolve the issue for us rather than being in control. And the next card, so that's 4 major arcana, is a Hierophant. And in my deck, the Hierophant is not just about knowledge, it's about self-knowledge, because the Hierophant in my deck is the healer. Chiron, the healer. And knowledge, healing is all about knowledge, usually self-knowledge. So, and the Hierophant is a keeper of knowledge, right? So that's exactly what's in front of us the next day or two. So one, two, three, four major arcana. That's pretty impressive. It's a week of healing. It's a week of things coming up and being released. And the result is going to be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a confident man. He's secure in his own realm. And in his own realm is maybe it's not the most far flung of realms. It might be just home and hearth, and he is a lover of home and hearth. But it's also confident in what he knows or what's happening. So even though we are going through this lesson, we're learning, we're releasing, and we're becoming more of who we truly are. We're comfortable in our own situation. Again, we have another arcana, and it's strength, and it says that this week we are rising above that. Wow. We're rising above that which has been part of our life. We're rising above that which has kept us small. That would be the strength card. That's another major arcana. That's 5. Probably we will not always be happy about this event because it's very difficult to be constantly going through new lessons, new growth spirits. And then this card, the 3 of Cups, it's not seeing what is there in front of you, right? And not realizing that you're shifting from one perspective to another, so you can't see what you're getting, and it feels really bad. So 5 major arcana, and these two this makes it 6, 7, right? It's a huge week for you, fire. I'm going to read them together. The Fool and the wheel of time, and it should be the wheel of time and the Fool, but that's not how they arrived. But I'm going to read them that way. The wheel of time is like strength. It is arising above that which we have been at. So we are come to the end of a cycle. We are definitely moving up a level, and that's what the cycle. This is what this means. So not only are we moving up a level, but we're moving up a level perceptibly, which means that we have to get used to new laws, new ways of being. And it will be new laws for us, not for everybody. It'll be new ways of reacting, which means we have to get used to viewing things in a different way. Have to enjoy it. And the Fool is all about a brand new path. Anything is possible. So with this, anything is possible. We can and do expect your life to, it might be the same on the outside, but it will be different on the inside. So try very hard to recognize that what you have expected things to be like, they're no longer going to be that way. They have the same appearances, they have the same people in them, but how you're going to react to them will be different. And that is the most important thing in it. So basically, when I said trust yourself, I guess I was not joking, because this is a week of trusting yourself, reacting from your intuition rather from tapes you've had in your mind for a long time, and embrace that which is new. So trust yourself and embrace that which is brand new to you. And it's going to be a heavy week, but it's a good week, and they're all good weeks. But I cannot unread what I read. It will be a heavy week. All right. I am finished rambling.
Okay.
How are you all?
So Jasmine Portello, Elantra Cook, Maria Herrera, Sari Swari, Mimi, Lovely Ace, the Polynesian Princess, and Jennifer Schwab says hello, good morning, or a variation of hello.
Okay. What do you think, Jennifer? I'm just trying it on to see if it's too heavy or it catches on anything, but what do you think?
In the meantime, Sari Swari asks, hello, how are you? Can I ask what Pisces currently think? What are Pisces' current thoughts and feelings towards me? Thanks.
Pisces.
I'm still waking up.
Yes, it's really, really, really early for us. We're not due to wake up for another half hour or so. Pisces, unusual, is very jolly. And that's not a word I think you usually use with this man or this person. But Pisces feels very happy. And let me see what he feels about you. Okay. He's feeling very positive about you right now. I would actually even venture to say that he may reach out and communicate with you. He didn't say more than that, but he's very, very happy, very confident right today, right now. So see what happens. It might be that this is a weekend to remember, or it's simply a text message. Good luck.
Elantra Cook asks, how does Marquise feel about me currently?
Currently, he likes you well enough, he says, but he's in the image he showed me. He's walking away from me, not towards me. So at the moment, I think he's still thinking about other things. He's still his mind is still on other projects. He's not showing me what the projects are, so I think they're things rather than human. But he has a lot of fingers in a lot of different pies. All right, he's a busy man, or yeah, Marquise is a very busy person. So if you've got something else to do this weekend, go out and do it. All right.
Mimi asks, is Dario being honest with me?
I'd say 79% honest. There's a bit of, he says he's being honest, but even when he says honest, he's being honest to me. I have a feeling that it's not quite on, it's not 100%. And good luck with that. Figuring out what part of the 100% it's not honest. It could be very important, but he's not going to tell me because he's trying to convince himself he's being honest. Okay.
Lovely Ace asks, hello, can I know about my future love partner? Thank you.
So what came in for me was somebody who's a little bit on the dramatic side. Um, will make your life very interesting and exciting. You'll have to figure out what is simply drama for this person, and which is the true him, because that person is very dramatic and very, but it's not dramatic in drama. It's dramatic in, he makes an entrance. He makes sure people notices him, her. I'm assuming it's a him, but he makes the person makes sure that he's like an old time movie star. He walks into the room and, hello, I'm here. But that's not a bad trait. That's just a trait. If you're going to be with this person, you have to expect to be always on, always ready to receive attention from whomever. My feeling is this person is a tad on the lonely side, but has a good heart, doesn't have he doesn't totally have the self-respect for himself that would allow him to walk into a room and just simply walk into a room. But he's, that person is always going to be exciting, and if you can look at it and just laugh with kindness, not at him, but with him, then you're going to you can have a really good relationship. But remember, it comes with this person comes with a lot of interesting events surrounding him, but he's got a kind heart. I mean, when he says I love you, he means it. He won't say it often, he won't say it early, he won't say it much. But my feeling is that underneath that drama is a really, really nice human being. Okay, how's that?
The Polynesian princess asks, "Hello, Eliz-sha. Can I ask you why Cameron is acting so distant, cold towards me?"
He still is, hey.
Excuse me.
I think he feels left out. You've got your license now. He says, you don't need me. You can do whatever you want. I think he's got self-esteem issues, and that he doesn't feel he's needed anymore or necessary in your life. I know that last time I talked to him, he felt the same way. He's a little angry. I don't think it has to do with you. I think it has more to do with a situation in his life, and he's sort of just cut down. Because I know when I'm talking to him, he's pulling up reasons, but they're more like excuses than reality. I think something's happened in his life and he's frustrated him a great deal. I suspect it has to do with money and not having money because of an event that occurred. So he's sort of, I'm not sure what happened. I can make assumptions, but I don't know. But he just has less money than he usually has, and he's very angry about it. And he's just pointing fingers all around because he's frustrated. I don't think it really has to do with you. I'm sure it does not have to do with you. He's just he's just reaching out and pointing fingers at everything right now. Okay. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer Schwab asks, good morning. My husband has been having pain, especially his left shoulder. Do you see it getting better, or does it seem like something more permanent?
I think it's something that was probably a chiropractor would probably be a really good answer. If you can go to a chiropractor, it feels like muscle it's been put out of place. Because men, if it was a woman, I'd say go to a doctor, have your heart checked. But because I don't think men get pain down their left shoulders, they do.
I think that's a common sign for
All heart.
heart
That's just not women, right?
No.
But I feel it's more of a muscle issue, or maybe even the ligament was stretched a little. I'm not 100% sure. I just feel the muscle, the ligatures in here are not in their, they're not in the place they should be. Cold, get icy blue. It's I think they have it in the States. So yeah, try icy blue. That calms the muscles, and I use it on my horse. It works really good for muscle strain. I use it on myself too when I have muscle strain. But I don't think it's a forever thing. It's just part of getting older, and that part of getting older is the part that really isn't fun.
Yay, the joys of aging.
And my daughter's only 30. She doesn't know.
I mean,
you're coming up to 31 though in January.
Yeah, and I have a bad knee. Thanks, Mom.
Runs in the family.
Bad feet. Thanks, Dad.
That doesn't run in my family.
Yeah. Anyhow, Jenny Jones says, "Hello, I love your you and your channel. Do you see any love coming my way?"
Yeah, your love is going to come from an unexpected source. It's not coming straight on, it comes from the side. And that's a metaphor. But so it's like you're going to open your eyes and go, oh, I know this person for quite a while, and I really feel a lot of feelings for her or him. Pardon me, I'm not assuming anything. I just don't really care with you love somebody from your own sex or the opposite. I only care that you're happy. But this person's going to sneak in on you, and you're going to be very very happy, and very quiet person, unassuming. Just the opposite of grand entrances. So quiet, so unassuming that I'm not actually getting a read on that person. It's almost like they're kind of ghosting it a bit. And that might be a term nowadays, but I don't mean it the way the term nowadays is used. So that person may also already be in your life, and you just haven't recognized that person yet. Good luck. I have a feeling you know this person already, and it's like, what? No, I don't believe that. And kind of idea. Give it a chance. Okay.
Tay2637 says, "Hello, Eliz-sha. Do my spirit guides have any important messages for me?"
She knew, right?
I think so. I don't recognize the name.
I don't either. Hello, if you're new.
Excuse me.
After that, I'll say hello if you're new, or welcome if you're new. So what they said, and these are the exact words: keep up the good counsel. So obviously, you're giving somebody good counsel, which they're nodding their heads. You're giving good counsel. I also suspect you should listen to your own good counsel. And your guides say there's something coming up ahead for you. It will ultimately, I'm going to use the word ultimately, be very good and positive, and that you're on the right track. So they appear to be very happy with you. They're very calm and quiet, so I assume that's your personality as well. It's calm and quiet and not given to shows of any description. So they are suggesting also that you give yourself downtime. You're not suggesting weeks or days, but maybe a few hours in the evening. Just give yourself some downtime and allow yourself to recuperate. And you can recuperate very quickly with a little bit of downtime. And you know what downtime means to you, not just sleep, but you need to regenerate yourself, which you can be a good book, it can be a good meal, it can be a stupid TV show. I mean, I regenerate in the evenings by watching NCIS or any or brainless cop shows. I really like cop shows. Okay, but I don't have to think. So go ahead.
Puzzle of Life asks, "Hi, can I ask what is Mark going to tell me about us being together when I see him soon? Thank you."
I guess not. I have a reticence for telling you something like that, too. And Mark is saying that he wants it to be a surprise. So he's saying, no, I'm not going to tell you. From that, I think you can draw certain abstract ideas. They're not concrete ideas until it actually happens. But I think you can draw from that certain feelings. He does not feel angry. He just says, nope, I'm not going to tell you. So there are things that he wants you to know directly from him. I'm sorry about that.
Jennifer Schweb says, "That's a beautiful necklace. I've worn heavy jewelry before. You get
Well, it's actually not that heavy. That's to my surprise. But
kyanite is a light stone to begin with.
But I didn't use rose quartz. I used amethyst because I don't have any rose quartz small enough to go on this piece. I did ask you if it was okay, and then I went ahead and did it because I don't have. You'd have to wait for a long time until I got rose quartz.
Yeah, we only have big chunks of rose quartz.
Yeah.
Sorry, Swari says, "Thank you so much. I do hope he reaches out and communicates. I will definitely let you know if he does. Thank you so much once again."
I hope he does. It would be very nice. It would be nice for everybody, for you.
Jasmine Portillo asks, "Hello, how is my Aquarius ex-Aquarius feeling about me? We've been separated. We separated last year, had a baby this year, and he has a girlfriend of 3 months. Should I move on, or is there a chance of getting back together?"
His girlfriend is a little spiteful, so it will be very difficult. Unless he walks away from her, it'd be very difficult because she seems to have the picture that they're showing me. She seems to have put some claws into him so that he's energetically bound. I don't think he's happy, but she seems to have a little bit of control over what he's feeling, doing. The baby does hold you tight, and he has the intentions of being in that baby's life. The girlfriend is going to make that hard. He's not in love with the girlfriend. I don't see him being able to get away from her claws quickly. I would, at this point in my life, live my life without him as part of the equation, except where it comes for the child. Down the road, things may change. I know he still has feelings for you. At this moment, don't include him in your equations, because down the road could be 3 months, it could be 5 years. So go out and live. And with a new baby, it's really hard to go out and live. But if you have a chance, you got a decent babysitter, go out and give yourself some valuable time to grow and become more who you are. And I know babies are the most important thing in the world. I didn't leave my kids either for the first few years. If you can go out for a couple of hours, it will be valuable for your sanity. Good luck.
Yasmin Fox asks, "Hey, what's my karma regarding the current situation?"
Basically, you're in the process of nullifying that karma. If you're asking what the karma is, they didn't tell me. They just simply said that you're nullifying it. So keep on meditating and follow your intuition. This will don't follow your mind, follow your heart. Your mind will tell you how to follow your heart. So you listen to the heart first, then the mind, is what I'm trying to say. And it will nullify the situation very quickly. I think it was something you owed from another lifetime. But the faster you can allow that to run through, the quicker it becomes nullified, and then the energy will lose its steam, will lose its it will just vanish. It won't stay in place after you nullify the karma. So the faster you can do that, the faster the situation will evaporate. And it feels almost like it just goes, it's there and then poof, gone. And it's almost that simple. Good luck. Karma is a bee.
Spark 100, Lightning Spark 100 says, "Hello.
Hi.
Can I ask how Evelyn feels about me at the moment? She's been kind of distant."
Evelyn. She's going through something on her own right now. It doesn't have to do with, it's not about you. It's some stressor she's dealing with. It could be, again, her karma. It could be that school has, and I'm not saying school, but it's something something has come up that feels like she didn't do as well as she could have. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning. I do have a time limit on this. I will be back this evening uh, at 1 o'clock Pacific time. We're going to be live with In Depth with Elizabeth on Wisdom Seekers. That's Pacific time. After that, which is probably after around 3:30, I will be back. Do we have a lot of questions left?
Lovely Ace saying thank you. 2, 3. Jennifer Schweb says what you said about her husband's shoulder makes sense, and they're wishing my cough would get better soon.
Me too, but it goes on. Well, she has 3 coughs. She has a spring cough, she has a summer cough, and a winter cough.
And they go on forever.
And you can't tell one from the other. But she is going to see a lung specialist on Wednesday.
Yeah, that there's a fair number. A lot of them are okay, thank yous.
Okay.
For what you've said, but
can you please come back? Can you please come back in the afternoon for I think it's Earth, if you don't mind. I did. If my daughter had her birthday yesterday, and we promised her we'd go out for breakfast.
Yeah, and tomorrow's Mom's birthday. It was.
Yeah.
Come out anyhow.
And we've been putting this off for a couple of days, and I did promise her. So please understand. Please come back, and tomorrow we'll be doing water and air. So the questions, you can get the questions in, and I'll try not to have a deadline on any more readings. Okay, I do apologize, but she has to go back to university. Yep. So we've only got a small limited time.
Also, Tay2637 is Jennifer Schweb's youngest daughter, Taylor.
Oh, okay.
And what you told her was lovely. Thank you.
Okay, great. I don't know which one is for who, but
she also said that was a lovely necklace.
This is one of the necklaces. This is the one with the
other necklace.
This is the gold. And this is supposed to be copper, which is Jennifer's, right? And this is the fluorite, the fairy attractor. So hopefully you'll let me know whether you like them or not. And I haven't tried those ones on to make sure they don't hurt. But I had a blast making them, and everybody I showed them to says they're beautiful. So hopefully they're beautiful. So this is this up close. Okay. And we do have to go now.
Yeah, but real quick, Puzzle of Life says, happy birthday to both of us. Tomorrow. LOL. I didn't know your birthday was the same day as mine.
Well, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So Happy birthday, Puzzle of Life.
Happy birthday.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, with that, I'm going to say namaste. Namasko. And it's always for me a pleasure. And thank you, everybody, for the happy birthdays. My loudmouth daughter, right?
Hey. I did say it was on Saturday.